Well, g'day. Welcome to another exciting installment of Kiwi Dad in the USA eats his way around America. But I'm going to start this episode slightly differently. Instead of starting in America, I'm going to start in small town New Zealand, mid-1980s. Looking for things to read, bit of a nerd, likes comic books. I discovered Archie. Archie was pretty much my introduction to American culture. And now, having been in America for a year and a half, I've got to say everything I learned from Archie has turned out to be pretty much true. Archie's still in print. You can still buy it. And the kids, the crazy kids in Archie world are still at Riverdale High, still hanging out, being crazy, still dating. Archie, Veronica, Jughead, Moose, Reggie, Josie, they're all still there. And they're all doing those things that American school kids did, things that were totally foreign to us. Cheerleaders, going to a prom, homecoming queens, actually watching school people play sports and going on the weekend to watch people play sports. And of course, casual sexism. It's all still there. Nothing's changed in Archie world. But there was something more. There was something about Archie that really, even 30 years later, still sticks in my mind. And that was the advertisements. There was a whole lot of stuff advertised in Archie and in Mad Magazine that we just couldn't get in New Zealand. So I finally took the opportunity to fulfill some childhood dreams, and I bought some things that were advertised in Archie in the 1980s. The first one I'm sure many of you are going to remember. It is the magical world of amazing live sea monkeys. That's right, it's a pack you buy, mail order, didn't deliver to New Zealand, I tried several times, where you could get a magical live sea monkey kingdom of your own. You probably remember the Sea Monkey King, like you had a king and a tail and looked like a monkey but swam underwater. I never saw them on BBC, I never saw David Attenborough covering them, but they're definitely real. I know, because I bought some. 2 weeks ago, had them delivered to the house, filled my it's only a small kingdom I bought, with water, let the water still, and then opened a pack of a mysterious white powder, which reminded me a lot of talcum powder, but actually apparently contained live sea monkeys in a semi-frozen state, kind of like Han Solo in Star Wars. So I tipped the sea monkeys in, and nothing happened. I waited a week, and still nothing happened. There was another small bag that went with it, a green magical sea monkey food, so I tipped that in, waited another week, and then the magic happened. For anyone who wanted to know what live magical sea monkeys look like, look and enjoy. Here is my sea monkey kingdom. The first thing I need to say is they're a lot smaller than they appear in the magazine. Actually, I still can't tell which of them is the king, to be honest, which of them is wearing a crown. But if I zoom this right in, you are going to watch one of the wonders of the world. See those tiny things that look like head lice? Oh, there they go. They're swimming around. They're being magical. They're being sea monkeys. Apparently, they may grow to 2 centimeters, but I'm predicting I lose interest in them well before that happens. So there we go. I can tell you that amazing live magical sea monkeys are really a thing. And if anyone wants me to send them small packets of suspicious white powder in the mail, just drop me a message and I'll send some over to you. There was one other ad in Archie magazine that also stuck in my mind for 30 years, and that was a product called Hostess Twinkies. You may remember them. They look like a cream bun, but they must have been more than a cream bun, because if I wanted a cream bun in Nelson, I'd go to KB's Bakery and buy one. And I'm sure that KB's Bakery made good cream buns, but didn't have a budget to put a national ad in a nationally syndicated magazine. So again, in the interest of experimentation, I went to my local supermarket and right beside, critically beside the fresh bread aisle, is the Hosties Twinkies. This is a 10-pack. There's a warning there on the bottom that the product has been enlarged to show you the details. These are pretty amazing. As you know, my scale of amazing food, more ingredients means more science, means better for you. These top out at an all-time new record score. Each of these Twinkies contains 42 ingredients. We're talking some of my favorite: bleached, enriched wheat flour, which is actually flour with 6 ingredients, cottonseed oil, tallow and hydrogenated tallow, 2 of my favorite tallows, all of the cornstarches, corn syrups that you've ever wanted, and apparently artificial flavors, sadly, enzymes and yellow number 5 and red 40. If you're a parent who really cares about your kids, though, don't worry, they've taken care of you too. They're warning you that these products do contain wheat, eggs, milk, and soy, which only leaves 38 other ingredients that I don't really understand. So, without further ado, let's see how awesome a Twinkie is. Okay, here's a Twinkie. Back. Sorry, I'm back, folks. My Twinkies stopped the recording function. Apologies for that. Here we go. I'm going to open a Twinkie. First impression, on the nose. Smells like a cream bun. Oh, I can see it's small, smaller than I imagined. A bit like a sea monkey, really. 3 holes in the bottom where I'm sure the Twinkie fairy has hand injected fresh cream into the Twinkie bun. Wow. 2 very distinct flavors. Like a sponge filling around the outside. Remarkably unremarkable. But that cream filling is pretty delish. In fact, if I think of all the foods I've waited 30 odd years to try, this is definitely the start. These are awesome. Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got a bit more Archie to read. You've been awesome. Have a lovely night. Now, if anyone wants to watch me eat sea monkeys, that's not going to happen. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. Good night.